guys. Hey. Why isn't I just went to answer you. Did it come through? My answer didn't come through. Let's see. Oh, weird. Oh, there it is. It's coming through now. Welcome in, you guys. I don't know how long I'll stay on, but yes, Kathy, if you got anything on the demo, that's why I had to go on tonight. Because I have a presentation that it kind of starts from the beginning and sums up a little bit from where we came from 2.5 years ago to where we are now. And having them demolish the Idaho 4 house put me in that direction, should I say. And I saw a lot going on with that demolishing of the house. A lot. I have, my intuitive feeling on the whole thing. I think they had to tear it down. I really do think they had to tear it down. I think that there's many reasons beneath the surface that we just don't talk about or know about because the authorities aren't going to talk about it. They're not. So this is why I chose this as the cover photo tonight. It's super important for me to recognize again and talk about these cases. I'm going to turn this down. These cases and how they're just repeats of each other. The cases that I cover here that's all it is, are repeats of the same information, the same sacrifices. This is Summer Moon Wells on the left. She's within a room just like the Idaho 4 went into. I said long ago, when Idaho 4 case appeared, that there were tunnels. I see them. So what I go by is my intuitive thought, is what I see within my third eye. And that's what I saw. And I did mention, God, I don't know the name of the channel that gave incredible, great information showing that there was a hidden door. He's great. I can't remember. Maybe I'll remember his name. Maybe you guys could remind me. Hidden door, I'm going to show you where I believe it is, and it's what I said before. So what that did today is give me a little bit of affirmation, because the refrigerator and the plumbing is part of whatever they're doing underground. That typical kind of piping and plumbing is necessary to what they're trying to achieve. You see, so Summer Moon Wells really appeared brightly today for me. She did. And she reminded me of all the elements that I have unfolded in the last 2.5 years, and really had me hone in to what I already know, hone in to what has been taught to me as well as taught to you guys. These are all lessons to all of us, to lessons to me, lessons to you. Information is always new for me. It was almost like a very quiet, somber day watching what was happening to that house, because I sit here and watch it as I receive information. And tonight's presentation is really just a reflection on what I went through today. And it always goes back to summer moon. Always. This photo that I selected as page 1 is showing us the information that we are now ready for. Welcome in to WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I had the music on in the background, but it's so quiet because I have to think. And that's what we're here for. We're only here for the sake of the children, to bring justice. How do we bring justice? By telling their story as it's being told to me, as I am being told, as I'm being shown. So, welcome in Colleen, Kathy, Boston, Lisa, Shazam. Hi, you guys. Mary, I'm just GH. Hello, I'm just GH. Lisa, Sunshine Thomas. Listen, you guys. I have a presentation here that's going to show you everything that I have already shown you. But what happens once in a while is there's a gift given to all of us. And it's a gift of information. It's a gift to help us recognize that all of these spirits and all of these children that are being taken, including the Idaho 4, when I say children, this includes Idaho 4, Kylie Rodney, Gabby Petito. Includes the 2 girls that were murdered the same week as Gabby. Look at Summer Moon Wells. The purple that she's showing us tonight. That purple is something of importance tonight. This here, you guys, right here, is important. The new information that's showing in these videos and in these photos tonight are going to make sense. You see, there's the heart. There's the heart on Summer. This is Summer Moon Utah Wells. And we have not gone in any different direction from the beginning. Here we see the horse. I do. I see the raccoon face. And I see little Summer. This is why we're here. To allow the photos to speak to me so I could speak for the children. This little heart here is going to be very important, I guess, for me to pay attention to in today's presentation. Right here. Here's the purple. Here's the raccoon face. This is Summer. As the house was getting demolished, I watched. And I watched all the other channels bringing the information forward. The information that was brought forward is again different on each channel. How could that be, you guys? This page here shows you how I am sticking to the information that I gathered in 2021. This here was August 16th, 2021. This here was marked Summer Wells, Don Wells laughs at Summer. This was a video of Don at the carnival with his children. Candace was supposed to be, obviously this is all allegedly, we have no fucking idea if he was there. None. I doubt it, but whatever. This here I'm showing you because if you look and note the time that this was marked. 4:47. Look down here. 4:47. 4:47. 4:47. This is the very, very, very last frame that was being held within this video. I grabbed it. I always say, don't know how I got it, how I saw it, but I've learned to stop saying that. If I do, pardon me, but it's shown to me and then I grab it. This tells me that I am spot on, that this shit is underground, beneath the world that we live in and beneath the grounds that we walk. It is under us. There are tunnels under there. There are walkways. There are doorways. There are pipes. Follow the piping to the law enforcement. They cannot do what they're doing without the water. That's all I know. There is a water source. There's a water source. And what I know, hi Muffin, what I know is that this photo sums up what this world is doing to our children. Now that's a very, very big statement for someone in my shoes to say, because I only have a half-assed photo that frickin' we don't know exactly what the fuck is in here, and my words. My words, I feel so strong, and I could only go by my own clairvoyance, that I could envision what I'm looking at. So you guys are looking at this photo, and I see beyond the photo. This is something that is under the Idaho 4 house. This is something that they probably no longer can access because they closed that entrance off. But let me tell you something. They used the underground tunnel to get away with murder. Brian Kohlberger is just the person that's going to be the fall guy. That's all. It's not going to stop this shit. It's not going to bring them justice to throw him in jail. No, it won't. He's the fall guy. And let me tell you, a lot of families know about this. He's the fall guy. It's not going to bring the kids justice. What's it going to bring? The parents justice and the people in the town justice? Because everyone will shut the fuck up and they won't remember it. In 2 years, there'll be another Idaho 4 murders. Why? Because the pattern is going to continue. Because the story is the story that I'm telling. That's how they get justice, to stop the pattern. Not throw someone in jail. That's not going to give them justice. Their story has not yet been told. Gabby Petito's won't be told in a documentary. No way. That's not her story. It's not her story. That's the story of the people that are doing this. That is the story that's being told. That's the story that's being talked about. The victims have their own story. These 3 guys are from the Idaho 4. These are the 3 guys that stood in front of the house. These are the 3 guys that got pulled over, allegedly, in the Idaho 4. I went right to that picture. The redhead. Now, am I saying it's that redhead with those 2 guys? No. Am I telling you that they look just like these guys? Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a message. Want to know what it's saying to me? We're still standing strong. We're right here. And we keep going. No one can touch them. Nobody. They're gone in the wind as Brian Kohlberger takes the heat. They're gone in the wind. Summer Moon Wells, she knows. She knows that justice can only be served by us telling her story, because until someone comes forward and speaks in a safe haven, in a safe way, how are they supposed to get justice? How? Someone that listens to this channel has seen and witnessed this. I know. I actually kind of know who it is. But until you decide yourself, to come forward in a way that doesn't have to expose you, you're doing nobody any good. Nobody. What are you doing? You're living in the darkness. You're living in the underground tunnel. You're living in a world that doesn't fucking exist. You're living in a world that has been created for no other reason than murder. It's not the way we're supposed to live. It's not the way we're supposed to live. That's the doorway. Thank you to, oh my God, I don't know the name of his channel. He's so awesome. He's the guy that has the clown, like his face is all painted white. His face is all painted white. If you guys, what's his channel name? Go watch his show today. I'm not going to run any of his video because you got to go to his channel, watch it. It's just really good. Wait, let me see what it's called. Let me look real fast. View all. Crime Circus. Go over to Crime Circus and watch his video today. It's phenomenal. It's really good. But this is the hidden doorway. Drip Drop Crime Circus. Yes, I do enjoy him. I do. Whatever it is, I enjoy him. So he shows videos that show information all the time. His videos show the information that I speak about. His video shows this door, allegedly, and it actually shows a lot more than the door. I don't know if it's because it's on my channel and it speaks, but notice the A on the door. I'm just GH, Kathy. Notice that A, and notice this little critter on the door. Right where the arrow's pointed. But this doorway is exactly where everyone thought it was. There was a time in this Idaho 4 video where I'm like, these kids are taking a step down. Like, where are they going? There's no door there. They're like, I feel like there's a door that they open and they go down. So they open this door and they have to curl up, like they have to make their bodies, like, to fit in the doorway, and they go down into this room. That's what I see in my third eye. And they open this door, and when they open it, they immediately have to turn to the left. So let's say they open. Okay, let me switch this here. Let me put this up. Let's say okay, wait. Make this bigger. So this here is the door that I said is the doorway during their sacrifices. So imagine that these are the stairs to hell. And this is in the door. This is a doorway, and this is a body. Right here. This is a body. These are chains. This is a door with a hinge. This is the Idaho 4. This doorway, each and every one of the victims walked into this doorway. It's off the kitchen. It's back here. Each and every victim, they stepped into it and they went down. Right here. This goes this way. It turns. This here is in the door. Each one of them has a picture of them right here on these stairs. And those words are one of the last videos recorded at 1122 King Road of Kylie, Maddie, Xana, and the surviving roommates. And this is what shows. This here, you guys, is behind the hidden door. Let me tell you something. It's not the spare room. These are steps. They're steps to go into this room. This here is the kitchen. This here wait, let me see if I could crop it. Too big to be a bathroom. It looks like there must be a hidden room within. So it's by the plumbing. It's by the plumbing. That hidden doorway. All of the action and all of the events that went on during their sacrifice happened beneath the surface. Beneath the surface. In the room beneath the surface. They're down under. That's the doorway that brings them into the tunnel. That's what these photos are showing. They're not sitting in the couch area. They're sitting down under. These kids are doing a sacrifice. They're doing a sacrifice. Look how they're dressed. They're doing a sacrifice. And let me tell you something. Take a screenshot of what's going on in this small little photo there. Just like Summer Moon Wells' videos, Gabby Petito's, Kylie Roddick's, just like all of them, they're not shy to show us what they did. Nobody wants to look. This isn't normal. These kids are dead. And this is what's in the videos, and nobody is recognizing that you've seen this before. I have shown this to you. I have shown you this equipment over and over and over. Notice the purple that's coming out. Now that I see, this is what Summer wants us to look at. She wants us to notice the purple. You know, spirit is way stronger than I could ever imagined it to be. Because many times it blows my mind. And I'm the one sitting on this side of the fence. And I look at this and I'm like, what the hell? It's right there. So I see it. And what I do here is help others see it. So they could feel the story, understand the story, so the kids get justice. Those are the number 5s to the right. And this is what is within the doorway that leads to the tunnels. There was a whole hidden area within the house. Within the house is almost like another house. It's like, notice this. Let me brighten this up. She's standing in a bath, like a bath type of a thing. Copy. That's where she's standing. This is within the area behind the wall of the hidden door. It's like the section between the walls that I talk about. Like how I show you Don Wells's, how it's separated by planks, like by wood pieces. And this is what's going on. This. What you see if you were to look down is nothingness, like nothingness, like that's where they go. They go under. They go under. Their sacrifice is not happening in their house. This didn't happen in the house. If it was in the house, it was in an area between the walls that go down under that you can't get anything. Any DNA and anything that's going to be, it's not within the house. It's between the walls and it's being protected. They're not going to just go slaughter people that's not going to happen. This is how the house is built. The house is built for this. It's built for this. It's built for this. Dylan standing in the same situation, is going through the same thing. That's behind the door. See the yellow light? That's just like what Summer had. Summer had that light. Those lights are of importance, you guys. That yellow light is something that shows up. Shows up. And Summer Moon had the same thing. The same light. You know, depending on, let me take these out of the garbage here. Depending on whose video you watched of the demolition will depend, well, what should I say? It depends on, you'll see a different reality depending on whose video you watched. A lot of different information came through different videos as if they were all in a different location. Literally. So here they're demolishing the house. But I'm not really quite sure what the hell I see. Because it's so much information for me to take in. This is from Drip Drop. It's just too much information to take in. This stairway is a stairway that was created to cover up the doorway. And this is where they went. It's very sad that this is so covered up. Each and every one of them go in this direction. But if you notice, it's never the same. The wall is never the same. They're running in the stairway. It's always changing because that is fake. It's telling the story. This is where, you guys, if you remember, this is where I said that the tunnel led to. Now, I don't know. I think that it's closed up, but this is an entrance and an exit. This was an entrance and an exit. Right here. Right here. During that video, this thing kept moving and getting smaller. See, it's big here, and then it disappears into the ground. That's not a figment of my imagination. Somewhere between this demolition, I believe that there was, if you look at this, it almost looks as if there's a house inside a house. Now, this is where I get confused. All of this is on the outside, but it goes in and there's a house. You guys see what I'm talking about? This here is like a stucco house. This is the outside of the house. This is standing strong. I don't get it. Was there a house built around the house? How is this not noticed? Do you see what I'm saying? If this is the demolition, I don't understand. Because this doesn't make, this is what I'm saying, you guys. This one doesn't make, it makes no sense to me. This here is a house inside a house with a window. Is anyone, nobody has said anything about this. I looked at it twice. No, this isn't an addition. This is under the front door. This isn't an addition. This is inside. Here's the outside of the house. Wait, let me get the pointer. Insert. Okay. This here, is inside the house, right? So if I were to draw around it, this is under the siding. Separate house. But this is in here. It's not an addition. It's inside of it. It's inside of it. It's under the house. These are windows. These are windows. This is a hidden doorway. This doesn't make any sense. All of this is what's on the side of the house. Uh-uh. That looks like a whole different home. Under here. It's under. This doesn't make any sense. See? Look. This is, every time they show the video, it's different video. You didn't see any refrigerator or anything. Like, none of it makes sense. The house that they demolished doesn't make sense. So that's supposed to be the outside of the house. But that isn't what it looks like. This is from a different video. I'm going to show you the video. So somebody this is fucked up. I mean, you guys, these are boxes. Like come on. Look at it. Look at this and tell me that this makes any sense. This is a house. This is on stilts. What the fuck? This is a box stuck in there. Think about this. Think about all these pieces you see. You guys, I call bullshit. I call bullshit. Yeah, they wouldn't switch to the front view. I noticed that, and I feel like this, if you look at this through a normal eyeball, this is not normal. It's not normal. Let me blow this up again. I'm going to crop this in. This here is your house within the house. And this is exactly what Don Wells's house has. A house within a house. And I'm going to show you. That is a house inside of a house. Look. This is a green window. This is a box. This goes inside. And this goes down. And this goes down under. And this shit moves all around here. I feel it. Bunch of crock of shit. This is what the walls look like that do the reflecting to make the fake information. These Idaho 4 kids, their videos show doors all over the place. Doors. Doors. This here is what the underground tunnel is. This here is from Xanacardoodle. This is under. Go find it. It shows that it was on the Sigma Chi front lawn. This down here, this little thing, is the doorway. Now what I have to do is crop it for you guys. This here is in her video, but what this shows is really what the inside of the house looks like. This here would be the door, right here. That's the door. So what it is you're looking down. See, you guys? It goes down. So you're not looking at it. It's underground. So the way you have to look at it is downward. Let me show you. As if you pretended that this was in their house and this was separate from their house, but it's beneath their house, in the house, on top of their house. Like, it's just, they're different levels. That's what it's showing here. They're doorways. And they go down, down, down. And this here is the equipment, and this here is why they had to demolish the house. Because this no longer can be a vehicle. You see, this could no longer be an entranceway. Too much attention has been given to it. But this, what I'm telling you tonight, this is the house. This here is what's within this. Okay? Turn that up, turn it the other way. Oh, interesting. It almost looks like my God, it almost the whole thing actually looks fake to me. The whole thing looks fake to me. I don't understand, you know, but these photos were all from Sigma Chi, and they all show these doors. And because they show all these doors, I'm getting the message that this is all in the same location, and all this shit is on green screen. See? You can't have all these doors on that wall. They're coming out of that wall. Because they're down under. They're down under. This guy is down under. Whoever he is. And this here no longer exists. This here is gone. There are other reasons that they needed to pull the shit apart. And it wasn't just to pull it apart. It's the things that we don't see that needed to be closed up. It's the information that goes beyond what you see here. These trapdoors and everything is exactly what I was talking about from the beginning of time, from the Appalachian Fairground. I'm bringing the Fairground in because I want to pull it together, because the Fairground was the very first place that I looked, Appalachian Fairground. And I brought in all of these caricatures, and I still look at it because I'm like, somewhere it pulls in. This is the Fairground story, and when I see anything that is on the property of these fairgrounds, it just reminds me that these are still boxes that wind up getting moved. They have to move the inventory. They have to move the stuff that they call the children. It needs to move in a certain direction. This is, again, the very first video that I showed. This is the same video that has my very first slide that I showed you, 33. Just so for those who don't remember, it's this slide. Now, this is all from the very first video, only a couple months out. And I said this is underground. I stick by it. I stick by the fact that this box here is a box. Just like these boxes. In between. They get moved. This was at the end of the video as well. This here is the victim. This here is video from Drew Exposition Company that I've been following since the very first day that Summer allegedly was at the carnival with her dad. Now, the reason I went to a company and not just, saying, oh, it's the Fairground, is because the company has a tie. It goes all the way back to the Hearers. I have a video on the family background. I have a video on this company that the year that Summer went missing, they launched 4 new rides. Those are the 4 rides that I follow. This here shows information about the Drew Exposition company. This video is about him. But when I dig into the video, I get the same stuff as I did with Summer Moon. That's on the neck. This is very clear to me. It's very clear. The videos that I went through of this company, this is what I gathered. It goes right back to the beginning, and it hasn't changed. This is underground. Somehow, this is all connected through the tunnels. This is what's being covered up. And to me, the house was demolished to cover it up. I've been showing photos like this, you guys, since day one. I keep saying these faces change into different children's faces. They use the same rides, the same information, the same stuff over and over and over. Same colors. These are called Summer moon wells missing children. These are called summer moon wells missing children. This reminds me of what Summer had as a water bottle. I just was very pulled to this. This is the same ride that Don was on with his kids. Now, I know it was the same ride because they showed what they're getting into. But this time I see like all of these gates. Notice the L and the A. This here is at the Appalachian Fairground. These are little ties, just like they had in the Idaho 4. These are ties. These are ties. This here, you guys, something's wrong with this. Same thing going on here. This child is connected to the ride. This child is connected to the ride. There is a problem going on within these groups. You do know Candace came from a traveling carnival. The guy who killed the 3 girls in Tennessee came from a traveling carnival from this group, Drew Exposition, whatever it is. Same group. These are the same kind of ties. You know, it's the information is the same. I showed these ties. This is one of those rides. The information that presents itself in these videos is telling the story to me of the children. How? It's telling me about these trucks. It's telling me about the bathrooms. It's telling me about these doorways, these big things that they bring in to store their equipment and to put it in and take it out. Because when I look at this, it changes throughout the whole video. Those things move and they change, and the bathrooms are there, then the bathrooms aren't there. There's this blue truck thing here, and then it's not. This is different. This is different. It changes within split seconds. That, to me, tells me someone's messing with it. Because they're telling the story. If I was a law enforcement, I'd keep my eye on all of those trucks that hold the equipment in the back by the RVs where the workers stay. I'd be back here. I'd be back there. I'd be back there, checking that shit out. I'd be checking that box out, the bathrooms, the garbage dump. That's what I'm being told. There's small spaces that they could get to from down under. That's what they are. They're small spaces. See? This here changes. There's a reason it is, you guys. There's a reason this shit moves and changes. Somebody is moving and changing it because it's speaking the story. It's speaking the story. See those blue trucks? They shift. They look different. They're not the same. They're not the same. This goes back to the very, very, very beginning. The very beginning. Photos like this tell the information, and the information is being shown as if it's a movie right in front of you. So if I were the law enforcement and I wanted to find where these children come from and where these children go to, I would follow the images that show up here because they're the same fucking images as I gathered 2.5 years ago. See these trucks? Watch. This copy. Let's go back. Oh, I wonder if I don't have that one in here. Wait. Wait. It's that picture, but it's the corner photo. Here it is. That there is this. See, here's the guy. This is in this photo. It's this. What I'm showing you is the same information. You may not see it. Wait a minute. Wait, let me bring this up here. Wait. I gotta bring this up to me, or else you're not gonna see it. Copy. Which one was it? Oh, this one. It's here. Not in there. They're down in here. Where'd it go? My God, my eyeballs are playing tricks on me. Okay, well, I see it over here. I don't know if you guys are going to see it. That this is the same information. These little trucks. These little trucks. They're really little in there. They're really little. I don't know if you guys could see them. But those used to be bathrooms in the other slide. So it also shows the moving box. So this here shows that they are underground. Like, this is totally different. Here's a truck with wheels. Here's the box. So somewhere they're looking into a tunnel. See? That's a box. And this is a white tunnel. See? That's a box. That is the maroon box that we follow throughout the Summer Moon Wells case. This and this little cutter should be nowhere near this ride in the view. Nowhere. And the truck, all of a sudden, there's a truck with wheels that look like that. So when I look at this guy's videos, this is what I see, and I can't help it, and I need to show it because this stuff hasn't changed. The maroon box hasn't changed. Nothing. It's all the same. And then this fake cage winds up here. Now, this is all of a sudden a brand new flooring, new pebbles, new rocks, and it's enclosed in a garage. You see this? It's a whole different situation. This has nothing to do with anything. What this is telling me, this is what it's telling me, is these cages and these rides bring their way down into the ground, down that way, down. This cage all of a sudden is in a closed garage. Now, it's not that the cage was brought into where the ride is, because I know where the ride is. I know what the ride looks like. This isn't what it looks like. It's got nothing to do with it. It's like an elevator cage cracked. But this is the stuff that I'm shown. See the ground? Totally different from what you were looking at. And it's this side. Like, this is messed up. This is telling me that there's a situation within these Appalachian Fairgrounds, just like I said from day one. This is a situation. You guys, that right there is a bad situation. You understand? This is a bad situation. Look. There's that maroon rope. They are nowhere near the entrance and the exit for this ride. Nowhere. This is what I don't like. I'm sweating watching this. I don't. It's very uncomfortable. And then it brought me to this ride. What caught my eye were these ropes. That's all I could say about that. That these ropes. This makes me uncomfortable too. This ride just does. I don't know what that is. But this here, I'm showing this stuff to you guys because I showed this photo day number 1. This is the photo, you guys, that fell on the floor that one day, and I picked it up. I'm like, this is important. And that's this ride. And I listen to when it's shown to me. And this again is from Don Wells's video. And each one of these corners is a big deal. Like, that's supposed to be Don's finger with the pink nail polish, right? He's on the ride with his children. The ride that I just showed you. That's the pink nail polish. This here I'm going to show you came up in this video as well. That's that guy, and that's what's underneath the ground. This here is what's in this video I'm showing you. That is from these videos. It's the same thing. That's Don's. And this is this video. Whatever's going on this ride, I don't know what this is, but they show it. I have no idea what this is, but I'm telling you that this here, this here, this here, and this here is all happening on this ride. All of it. And it matches. That's the cutter. This is the cutter. Same with this. I've seen it enough times. And this is on the ride. This is the ride as well. But this goes down under, you guys. This is beneath the surface. This just keeps coming up over and over. And what it's saying is all of these boxes are being used. Right back to day one. See, I'm not saying he has anything to do with it. What I'm saying is these are crossroads. These are crossroads that have to be taken seriously. These are easy drops. This is it's under bridges, you guys, next to railroads. By Fairgrounds, by Appalachian Fairgrounds. Easy access without anyone seeing them. See this? This was all in one frame. It tells me that they go under the grades to get down under and to escape underneath the bridge. That's a vehicle out. I had to put this in here. I don't even have words for it. These are the doorways. There's no difference between this doorway and the one that I showed you in the Idaho 4. This here tells the same story as these guys. Let me crop it. These are the same. So if you recognize that these are the same stories and these are the same people doing the same pattern over and over and over, it brings the kids justice by recognizing their story. This is Summer's story. This is her doorway. This is her doorway. Those are her pieces of wood. Look. Those are her elements. They changed throughout the whole entire video because they added. And these are the Idaho 4 doorway. They show it. Each and every one of them have their own doorway. Look. Look. There's the horse head. It's the same information, you guys. So now I see what Summer is saying. That horse head is here. See, I knew that purple thing. See, we always get our aha moment. Here we go. Oh, here it comes. Now I turn the music up for this. Oh my God. They're with Summer. These are horse heads. With the heart on it. You see this here? Maybe I could crop it a little more so you could see. It's the horse head, and so is that. These are 100% the same. This is the same. These are the same, you guys. See, that's how it works. That's how it works. That Summer's story and where she went and how she was taken is the same as the Idaho 4. Period. You guys, this is a great place to end the night because this right here ties them both together beautifully. And that was my intention tonight. Taking a picture of this. That was my intention. To show you how these are the same. And Summer showed us the purple, and that's exactly what they're showing here. I have no idea what they did as far as that demolition, but from what I could tell, there's another house beneath the house, and I have no idea what the hell they did. But you guys go look at the evidence. You guys go look at the videos, and you tell me what you see. There's a house inside the house, is what I see. On that note, thank you all for tuning in, and may justice come to all of these children and victims that have been touched by obviously all the same people. This was really good. I'm very pleased. Thank you, Muffin Top, for keeping everyone safe and sound in chat room. And thank you, members and subscribers. Don't forget, I'm so happy you like your sweatshirt. That's awesome. We still have lots of sweatshirts to sell at wcanetwork.com. And subscribe, become a member, or just hit the thumbs up. That's it for now, you guys. Let me see something. Contrast. Someone's holding her. I really feel like she's in here with Summer. I just feel it so strongly. Wow. I'm going to let this sit here for a few minutes, and then I will slowly turn the music out because I think that this needs to sit here. Okay, you guys, I'm going to let it sit here for those who want to watch the photo, and then I will close it down. Thank you all for coming.